Now I'm a bit of a loner type. I will admit. You know, I like to get out and do stuff on my own. I don't need a lot of people to be able to do it. You know, like motorcycle trips. Me and Billy go on the BWOMs. That's great. We have a good time. The camaraderie. You know, talking about what we've seen, what we've done, and that is badass. And I love every bit of them. We've seen 50 states. Totally awesome. But I like to get out and, you know, do an iron butt or just go somewhere for the weekend. You know, do 1,000 or 1,500 miles. I like to do it by myself. You know, it's not that I hate people. Most of them, I guess. It's few. Not you, though. Not you. You're cool. But, sometimes you need somebody. Sometimes you need somebody. Don't forget that. We're 30 miles south of Fairbanks. There is absolutely no cell phone service up here according to Billy. I haven't checked my phone yet. Actually, I'm going to go grab it right now. Check it. Remember me telling you when the next motorcycle came by, they would stop? Yeah, I was right. Guy in a Goldwing, an older gentleman, and look, maybe his son, another fellow about my age probably, on a V-Strom. They stopped. You okay? Need any help? We got some tools. Got it covered, buddy. Best friend's on his way for a tire. It is a pretty helpless feeling knowing that you got to depend on somebody else. I don't do that very often. I hate having to rely on anybody else for anything that I need. Again, this is not the kind of trip for everyone. It's not the kind of trip for 99% of the people out there. It's dangerous up here. It's you know, it's brutal country. It's not forgiving at all. It's just bad. You know, the fog, as you can see there, the fog's getting thick again. I just want to go home. This has been a difficult testing trip. I'm going to leave the spot tracker on. Everybody that's looking at it, I know people are probably going to start freaking out when they see that it doesn't move in 2 hours. I'm sorry about that, but I guess I should turn it off. I probably ought to turn it off. I don't want people freaking out. I mean, families watching it, people that care about us are watching. I don't want them to think something bad happened. You know, that we're not turning it off or something happened. So I need to shut the spot off. The thing that pisses me off the most is that because of this, we're not going to get to Fairbanks, or not Fairbanks, Anchorage. Anchorage was the one thing that Billy said he wanted to do. He wanted to go there. I'm pissed that we're not going to Anchorage. We're going to have to call it off because of the weather partially, and partially because of my tire issue. Billy had his tire issue in the garage. Mine happened in Alaska, of course. I guess the man upstairs thought I needed a little humbling and he was going to wait till I got up here to serve it to me. Appreciate that. It worked. It did. But I'm pissed about not going to Anchorage. Not because I wanted to see Anchorage. I would like to have seen Anchorage, like to have seen Mount McKinley. That would have been cool, yes. But the biggest thing to me is that Billy, even though I didn't ask him to go, I want to make that clear. I'd never asked him to go with me on this trip. I did that on purpose. This is not something that somebody goes to do out of obligation or somebody asking him. Once he figured out where I was going and what it really meant, he decided he had to go with me. That, my friends, is when you know you have a friend for life. Wanted to go to Anchorage because that's where he wanted to go. He went to Prudhoe Bay because that's where I wanted to go. And it's an ugly ass dirt road. There were portions of the road on the trip up there that were just absolutely amazing and beautiful, yes. But it was very difficult to enjoy or appreciate almost any of it or all of it because the road was so incredibly difficult, taxing, trying. Never done anything that hard in my life. Hardest thing. But he did all that at great personal expense, monetarily. You know, he's going to miss his son's birthday for being up here. And that's a big deal, I know. And he just really did a lot of things to go out of his way to do this for me. And that is not lost on me, I promise you, Billy. It's not. Even though we both get mad at each other all the time, we yell at each other, we get pissed at various things each other does, we're still best friends. We have a good dynamic that a lot of y'all have commented about and seen on our videos. It just comes from being friends for as long as we have. We're lonely. It's pretty barren up here. Walking in the middle of the fucking road for no goddamn good reason. It's getting foggy again. This is the kind of stuff that really tells you what you're made of. It's getting cold. I feel like it's getting colder. No more hating on the KLR jack stand, bitches. 2x4. I'll take orders for $24.95 a piece. I will even personally autograph them for you. And they'll work on more than just KLR, I'll bet you. Hi, me again. Fortunately, I barely have cell service up here. You know, 1 bar of edge, that's if I stand just on the certain spot of the hill, stick my tongue out, and put my finger on my head. I get service. Billy texted me I texted him to let him know I had a little bit of service. Let me know when he got to the dealer and when he left if he could. Hopefully I'll get those messages. He texted me that he did get to the dealer that we were going to go to yesterday because he wanted to get a rear tire as well. But he said that they do have a tire in stock. He's getting it put on now. So they're handling it. Cheap piece of crap, but you know what? If it rolls and holds air, I'm a happy guy.
Alright guys, we got a new tire. We're going to go save Tracy now. He's out in the middle of the woods, so hopefully he hasn't turned into bear poop. But yeah, the rescue vehicle KLR is on its way to get the other donkey on the road. We're here at Northern Power Sports in Fairbanks, Alaska. And I got to go because Tracy's out there.
Will I recommend coming up here to the Dalston? No, I don't think so. It was hard. It was doable and it was passable when it was dry. However, on the way back down, we did it in the rain, in the wet, and the mud, and it was near impossible. I still don't know how we got down it without dropping our bikes at least once, either one of us. But we rubber side down, both of us, the whole way, which is a miracle. Because some of that stuff was so mucky. Some of it was just so slick. I mean, I'm riding on a bank in the road and I can just feel the bike sliding down as I'm moving. It was that slick. That stuff was so slippery. It was bad. Am I glad I did it? Yes. Was it worth it? I'm honestly not sure yet. I want to say it was because I want everything that I do to have a purpose and reason and be worth the time I spent to do it. But tackling that road, what did I accomplish? I don't know. Did I find myself? I don't know. We met a guy at the hotel the morning we were heading up to Prudhoe. He was riding a KTM Adventure 990 and he had come back from Prudhoe the day before. And he's had some words of wisdom for us that we all know, but I guess nobody ever really says it, and it's been sitting with me since. He said, life has consequences, and they are immediate. That was a wise old man. Really was. His name was Henry Black. The only reason I know that is because we saw he had his name on his bags. He had H. Black on his bags. He left his key in his bike, so we pulled out, gave it to the front desk girl, and she goes, "Oh yeah, that's Henry," because he came in a foul mood. After doing the Dalton and getting back, I can see why he came in a foul mood, because it was a bitch. It just flat was. But he talks a little bit, and it was, Billy said this, he's like, it was kind of one of those weird moments, like, you mentioned, oh yeah, I talked to him, like, what? No, he died 10 years ago. It was kind of weird. I mean, he just was there at the right time to tell us what we needed to hear. It's kind of strange. Oh yeah, the dude we ran into up in Coldfoot after we rode through all the mud, he was out on, as he put it, his life quest. Got me to thinking, do I have a life quest? Do I have a life purpose? I don't know. My quest is to do everything I can before my time is up. off to a good start. I'm off to a good start. I really am. That's why I started traveling. You know, get out and see things that I can't see at home. And I've seen a lot of things. I'm on vacation right now. I'm sitting on a mountain pass south of Fairbanks, Alaska, in 45-degree temperatures, with recreational vehicles passing me left and right. And yeah, that's my life quest. Right now my quest is to get a tire on my bike and jump in a hot tub. That sounds like a good quest today. And some beer. My phone went ding. Maybe that's Billy telling me that he's on his way back with my tire. Let us look, shall we? Everything happens for a reason. I used to think that was bullshit. I don't anymore. I haven't for a while now. You got to take your lot in life and roll with it and make the best of it. You know, if life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Seriously. Because being pissed about things, the only thing that's going to accomplish is you're going to die an old pissed off person that's mad at the world. There's no sense in that. Life's too short to be pissed. Enjoy it. Hey everyone, I'm back. Billy texted me about 10 minutes ago, said he was on his way. I imagine he'll be here in another 20 or 25, depending on traffic through town and then getting back up here. So Billy's coming. We'll put the tire back on. We're going to stay in Fairbanks again tonight. Got a reservation there squared away. We're going to go to the Salmon Bake again. Billy texted me and told me that I was taking him to the Salmon Bake tonight. Place was fantastic. It was expensive, but it was fantastic. I think at this point that's probably the least I can do for him is get him some all-you-can-eat seafood buffet action. That's just phenomenal. So we're going to do that this evening. I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the day. We may go back to the hotel and drink beer for a while. Who knows? Just hang out. We vegged yesterday. We did a few bike things. We're doing some bike things today. But yesterday was a nice, chill day. Hopefully this afternoon, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Hopefully the rest of this afternoon can kind of be chill. We sure need it after the morning or the last hour or two that we've had. I'm still pissed about not getting to Anchorage for Billy. I'll have to make that one up to him somehow. I don't know how, but that one's on me. I'm glad that he was here with me. If you're going to do something stupid like this, bring your best friend. You know you can count on them. Been a hell of a day. Conquered, we overcome, we'll handle it. That's what we do. We're BWOM. My Savior! I'm coming! You're my hero!
I bet you this is the prettiest damn KLR you've ever seen.
You're goddamn right about that, my friend. That is a beautiful sight. Good donkey. Good donkey.